we got the I just got home, it's dark edition. You know, there's not gonna be much lighting, but I did wanted to do a video on showcasing a little bit of what DNF actually is. But of course, why would I do that? Well, I'll do that later. But first, they dropped another character, the beta, the open beta, and I'm so mad. My friend is telling me that it's dropping at 9 p.m. EST. And unfortunately, usually that means on a Friday I'm at work, so I won't be able to jump and hop in to the fray as soon as the game drops, but I will definitely come with a video the next day, most likely. So this will be me saying, hey, what's up? Looking at this Crusader is the name of the character, Crusader video. We're gonna look at it together. You know, me, you, fresh fresh eyes, and then after that I'll showcase you guys a little bit of DNF and go over some other things that I wanted to talk about, because I feel like a lot of people may not, that are like me and don't know actually what DNF actually is. So let's look at this video, and yeah, this is the Crusader. He has the whack-a-mole hammer. Okay, we got buffs. Obey. What in the Uriel? What is that? Wait. I like the super. Oh, it wasn't over. That might be the longest one that they've had in the game so far. Easy. Now I'm gonna be completely 100% honest, is that like, I don't know what the fuck this guy's doing. What is he doing? All right, let's recap this a little bit. So first thing we see is him putting on a buff, and I feel like no other character has done that so far. The closest was Kanochi, whatever, her. She does fire. I think it's just like I said, I think it was just an animation, but he's definitely doing something here, and he has this little wall about, it's probably like invincibility, or maybe it's just armor. What does they call it? Like there's two types of armor. There's like and I can't think of it right now, and I feel so bad, but there's armor where pretty much you can get hit like once or twice, or sometimes you have enough armor where it won't interrupt the move or can eat certain things. There's a lot of different type of invincibilities. I don't know what kind this is, but it looks like it's something. Then again, he just kind of walks up and starts hitting with his, what is this, the King DDD hammer? I don't know, but I don't know what the purpose of that. Maybe it does more damage, or maybe it allows him to access the hammer. I don't know. Or access certain moves. I like this, just a grapple. And you can see right there, back that up a little bit, sir. His looked like his hammer was energized. Like there, it looked like, but that could just be a move. Now that's cool. This is very similar to Uriel from like Street Fighter, where it's like you put something here, and like if they keep hitting it, you keep bouncing them into it, it does damage, bounces them back to you, and then you can just keep going. That looks pretty cool. This thing is also pretty weird looking. It looked like, I don't know, he puts it up there, hold on, let me just rewind it again. Did he like, because I've seen him do that move already. We already seen him do that move. And it looks like it comes out here. It's like during this frame, it's actually already out, so. And then it came out and it started hitting. And it helped him combo. And you saw that he was actually able to do some more moves, because we've seen him do that like big upward swing multiple times. So I don't know. I'm deeply confused on how exactly this guy works. He seems very unique though. I think that at least they're showing very uniqueness, and based on that, I don't know if he has air dashes or something. He has some wings here, but maybe he can potentially go over while those things are out. With the wall, there's a lot of little weird stuff you could probably do with that, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing him being played. Not too many characters that I've saw so far in the roster that made me really interested. I think there's a good solid 3 or 4, and this guy is definitely up there with them, because I want to see how he works, right? Now, the other thing that I wanted to show, because there's not too much I can show, talk about that, is actually what DNF is. Now, lovely commenter, let me find his comment. There it is, Bacon Apocalypse. He actually sent me a couple videos to showcase what DNF actually is, and a couple other people in here as well, like Elanzer was also trying to show like this game, because what I was saying that I was afraid that this game might be like, you know, dumbed down a little bit, because usually when another gaming community comes into a fighting game, they usually make it easier because they don't want to intimidate the people from the other game. But these people are kind of letting me know like that would kind of be weird because DNF is a more combo heavy game. There's actually more buttons because it's I think a PC oriented game. So just a heads up, let me just show you guys this one, right? This is Dragon Knight stuff, right? So everything is kind of like is like attached to a button, so it's very MMO like, you know. So if you see all the button, all the presses, they even have these little cinematics too, which were already in the game as well. That's kind of crazy when you think about it. Like I'm like looking at this, I'm like, wow, this is a bunch of buttons, a bunch of cinematics. This was already already in the game. Let me show you guys another one as well. I don't want to look up too much. Look at this one. Let's check this one out. This one was the chat goes, oh, this is the Lancer guy, right? And you can see the cooldowns in the bottom middle of the screen. Another cinematic. No idea what the hell he's doing. But I feel like this game, I don't even know if this game has PvP. Maybe it does, but like it seems very like about that life. And then the last one he showed me was actually from their actual page, right? And this was the Hitman. Remember I was saying the Hitman looks dull? Not in this clip. He doesn't look dull in this clip. Look at this. It gives me Mugen vibes. Like, what in the... Now, this is actually from the DNF page, so you're not going to see, like, the cooldowns of moves and stuff like that. See, like, he has, like, a clone that goes on the other side that we were seeing before. Oh my god. Like, what? What? Super Mugen. Marvel vs. Capcom a little bit, like with all the spasticness on the screen and the super combos. So just look at how much he's able to do like in this game. So now I'm really thinking about if they were to dumb down some of the stuff that you see here, I think that this would be terrible. You know, I think it would actually be pretty bad. What I'm assuming what they might do is finally have like characters, which I would love to see. If this game actually has a long combos, like a lot of moves, and sometimes that's a bad thing, by the way, because having a bunch of combos doesn't always mean it, or a bunch of moves doesn't always mean anything. That's a big representation of that is actually Tekken. Tekken has a ton of moves in there, and like, oh my god, if you look at a Tekken move list, hold on, can I pull one up? All right, you guys ready? I picked the most egregious one, which is like King. King's move list, right? Just keep going. Just keep going. Oh yeah, look at that. You see that? Oh man, I'm still scrolling, by the way. Okay, there, boom, we got to the end of it. You know, and a lot of the characters in Tekken, oh god, I just clicked like two different things. Kazuya, let's see. Here we go, Kazuya move list right here. It's gonna be a little bit smaller, but still a lot of moves here. Like you could definitely make a game, and a lot of these, by the way, are just like, one is punch, and the next one is punch punch, the next one is punch punch kick. So just so you guys know, like, don't be too intimidated by this. But and then he goes to the 10 hits. See, his is much smaller, right? King's is like the most. He has a lot of combos because he actually has a bunch of grapples that lead into a grapple sequence. But just so the point that I'm trying to make is that DNF can actually technically do this. They can make characters with very long lists, but sometimes it's redundant because a lot of moves are useless. You would be hard pressed to think that every single move in this list is used. It's definitely not always used. Certain moves are just useless. They're bad. They're slow. This is another thing that if you're not familiar with fighting games, there's some moves that just aren't good. They're just not good, and you'll see people spam a lot of moves a lot because they're just good. They have good buttons. They have good recovery. They come out fast, or they can punish certain stuff. So you see people use them as a check or confirm, stuff like that. So I'm very curious to see what DNF Duel does, and it sucks that I'll probably have to watch like on my lunch break or something like that, people playing it unless they're gonna mess up and drop it early tonight or something like that. But anyway, YFOs in the comment section below, let me know how you feel about Crusader and the upcoming open beta. I know I'm just talking out my butt, but I'm super hyped right now to see this game in action and then eventually to play it myself. That's MFO. Now you guys know. Like, comment, subscribe, and just remember that every day at the casino is your lucky day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.